A beautiful day to you out there. How are you doing today? I'm so happy to be here with you. I welcome you to the show. It's Talk to Be Baby, gay gay. It's Talk to Be time. You know how we do it. You know how we enjoy ourselves. You know how we learn on the show. Today is not going to be different. I have a guest in the house with me. Someone who is a friend, a colleague, a sister. She's been in the industry for quite a while. A mother, a wife. Today is going to be interesting. Trust me. I am Dr. Biola Adebayo. Yes, if you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please do. You can also follow me on Facebook as Biola Ayomide Adebayo. All right. Please note that all views and opinions expressed on this show are solely that of my guest. They are not of me, neither are they of Talk to Be. I'll introduce my guest, but before I do so, I'll go for a break. When I'm back, you meet my guest. Stay tuned.
Talk to Be, share your experience.
Thank you for staying tuned. In case you're just watching, you're watching Talk to Be. So it's Talk to Be time. Like I said earlier, if you were not here, that I have a friend in the studio with me, a sister, a colleague of mine. She's been around for a long time. She is that beautiful mom of four. Trust me, she has never looked it. She doesn't look it. One of the people that we came up, we're growing up together in the industry years back. I was surprised. Oh no, I'm no longer surprised. You know, when we're coming up, people say, you two look alike. You two, we had the same structure coming up. Everything just changed at some point. For some reason, a lot of people would still not be able to differentiate us. They say, oh no, are you Bose? Are you Biola? Are you Bose? I wanted her to come on the show for a long time, but she said, it's not yet time. It's not yet time. I'm busy. I had this until she called me herself. So I have her in the studio with me. So join me as I welcome this beautiful damsel, a very talented actor, one whom you will love to see. She has paid her dues. So join me as I welcome Bose Alao Omotoyosi. Isn't she beautiful?
Thank you.
Isn't she gorgeous? Can you imagine this woman with four grown-ups? Kilo shele go now.
I'm just starting.
I love that. No, looking good is a very lucrative and beautiful business. So let's go there.
You look good too.
Thank you. It's so good to have you here. First of all, I would like to say thank you for coming. I appreciate your time. I know how busy all of us are, especially living in Lagos. Lagos alone is busy.
I'm telling
It's
you.
enough to make you busy, right?
Right.
So for every time that you created to be here, you are highly, highly appreciated.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So let's go there. Beyond what people see, beyond what we know, who is Bose Alao? You're going to tell us about yourself. You're not going to tell us about your growing up. We all have different kinds of upbringing. We grew up differently, regardless of what we look like, regardless of where we are now. We didn't grow up same way. So let's go.
Hi. Yeah. My name is Bose Alao Omotoyosi. Inogije Minje Queen B. Permits me to mix both, right?
Right.
I grew up in Ajegunle, United States of Ajegunle.
Wow.
USA to be precise.
Which of the Ajegule border?
Boundra, Gausa, Woyemi, Alawo, Isye. Yeah, the ghetto side, yeah.
Ajegule and Mushin babes.
So my primary school was right there and my two.
Okay.
Yeah. Command Children's School, Signal Barracks, my two.
Yeah.
And I proceeded to Gideon Comprehensive High School,
Okay.
Okota. Then, I was in the hostel for 6 years. Of course, we'll go home, right? So during that time, I was supposed to be, let me say, I was a science student, right?
Oh, yeah.
So, but the interest in acting and all that will not let me stay one place. Anything drama, anything, you see me there. So, from there, when I got back home, I start forming hostel. Like, command was like, I'm talking of my primary school.
Yeah.
We don't really speak good English. Yes, we just do our thing, and military school now, barracks and all that. We just do our thing. And
Oh, it's more
I
PG.
thought I was speaking well until I got to Gideon. Then there was this fight in the hostel that time, and this senior called us to kneel down and start saying what Adako did to me. She's in the US now. I don't know what to say, and she actually wronged me. But I fought like that. You could babe that I am like, and they're like, okay, now, Bose, what happened? I remember the thing I said was, it really pains me.
And you're not in Jennifer's diary.
And they're like, and she was like, yes, it pains you. So, she was saying, I thought I was getting it right. I'm like, no, the foundation really matters. It was a private school, and so when I got back to the hostel, they were saying pains me. I'm like, hey, no
pains me.
I'm like, okay, now, so from there, after my secondary school, while we're growing, like SS2, SS3, become that big girl in school, you want to shop and do things, right. So from there, I went to Unilag.
Oh, okay.
I was studying biology education then before I got pregnant with my twins. So I deferred my admission, but that 1 year was not enough to take care of multiple children. And the fact that after marriage, I moved to Ikorodu.
A different location.
It was far, and I couldn't cope. I had to drop out. I did. 400 level to be precise. I dropped out. And with intention, you just be like, I'll go back to school. I'll go back to school. Not like I didn't like the course, but it's not really what I wanted then. So there was no motivation for me to even go back. I'm like, okay, I'll start all over and do what I really wanted to do. But when I had, after a few years with the twins, I think 2 years, I had ID again. So, but then I said to myself, no, I'm starting all over. So I went to Lagos City Polytechnic, LCP. I did business administration for 3 years because it was a part-time program there. And I stopped there for now. I want to be like Biola. I'm going back. Education now, it's not really easy going back because having my kids and making sure they are in school at the right time. Even my career suffered it. I had to step down to take care of them and all that. So it's not, I still want to go back to school. I still want to go back to school. I was telling my twins, I said, if you enter university now, do you mind me being in class with you? Because when I was in school then, in Unilag, I had this modern child in class. So I said, no, please go to another school. I said, okay, let's see how it goes. So that's it.
Oh, wow. Fantastic. I just love the drive. I just love the passion to still do it. You can choose a different school if they would allow it. And then now you have less responsibility to take care of them. Like, of course, you have to take care of them, but they are no longer at home. The babies, you understand? So you should be able to have.
I'll try.
Okay, so moving on. Let's talk about one of the girls, one of us who got married very early. You understand? You were not too young, of course. That's not what I'm saying.
I know. I was young. I was, but
how old were you?
23 or 22.
You were not too young. Well, yes, people get married at 19, so it's not like. So I remember that time. So how was that for you? Do you think you would have preferred to be older now, considering where you are now? How was that for you in general?
Thank you, Dr. B.
Yes, ma'am.
If I'm going to choose again, let's remove the birthing side, because apart from the kids, seeing them now, I'm like,
it's worth it.
I want to wait. I want to wait to have more knowledge about, marriage. Someone, that partner in person, myself. You don't even know who you are until you get into marriage. You might be thinking, Bose is calm. Or maybe I'm thinking I am a very calm person. But marriage can bring out something else in you.
I agree.
So I would want to be really matured before marriage. Yeah.
So, like, what age do you think you would have waited?
Maybe 28.
Okay.
28, 27, 28, it's fine.
So that's like after
By
like
then,
5
I'm
years.
done with school, I'm done with service, everything. Maybe have my own business and all that. So, 28.
Okay. So in the course of the marriage, what have you learned that made you think you should have waited?
Yeah. There was a time, I really don't want to talk about marriage on this particular program, but
Yeah,
I
it's
will
fine.
just put few things.
That's fine.
Every marriage have their own ups and downs. Mine was something that was out there.
Yes.
Like,
Years
I had
back.
this domestic violence issue, and this whole thing started very early. It's just now I can say we are getting to know each other, getting to understand, no, you don't hit. No, you don't do this. Before, let me bust your bubble, Biola.
Yes, ma'am.
There was a time I told my best friend, I said, do you know that my husband did not even touch me? Not touch as per the other room. Touch as per. He did not slap me. It's not right. Piotr was like, no way. But say you're gone. I said, no, he didn't slap me and I didn't have to retaliate. Yeah, it was that bad. I was thinking
You
it's
got used
normal.
to it?
Yes. I was thinking it's normal. Like, because not like after everything you get flowers, because I'm seeing some posts now, you get your flower. Me, I don't even get flowers. So, but the fact that for him to have said this one, I will make excuses for him, and until a day I saw blood on my head. That was 2018. And my husband said, where is the blood?
I don't get.
Thank you. We had a fight. So I hit my head on the wall and there was blood coming out. The blood was much. It was much, and with the anger in him, he said, Ejenoda.
He didn't see it.
He didn't say it. And it was gushing out. He said Ejenoda. So that Ejenoda was like something. There was something that they took her from my brain. Like,
Yeah, it triggered something in you.
Okunoda Lomaso. Do you understand? Because I don't understand what happened at that point. And I told my girls, he won't meet me at home. At this point, this 2019, they were all grown. This whole thing started early, like I said. It started like 2-3 years after
the marriage.
after having the girls. Like I said, I had them 11 days after my marriage. Do you remember?
Yes. it
Because they
was
were
shortly.
twin, they were not really up to 9 months. I think I had my wedding was May 25. I had them June 6.
I remember that one.
So 11 days after I had them. So let me say when they were about 5-8 months, I was not even in Nigeria then. When this whole thing started, it started with heat argument. You start shouting. The next thing, you get out. I'm like, okay, it's normal. She can't argue. That's why I say I want to grow. I want to. Is maybe because I didn't get to see daddy and mommy. My dad died when I was very young. So, and during that time, I think my dad died when I was 11. JSS1 going to 2. And before that time, we hardly see them together. Mom was a very busy person. She would go to work, come back around 10 p.m. Daddy comes back around 6 p.m. Before mommy comes back, daddy has already made us food and my sisters and all that. So I don't know what being husband and wife really means. There was no counseling even before my marriage. No typical marriage counseling. This is just a girl in the industry that saw a guy through a colleague. Do you understand? And then I like the guy, the fact that he looks like my family. My husband looked like my brother. Smells like my dad. Then, yeah. So I'm just like, okay, I understand. And it was I won't say my husband was a calm person, but I did not know him to have anger issue because we didn't date for long.
Yeah.
We did not. Like, we met around June. We met June 19 on a Tuesday. So in 2007, right? We got engaged, or we introduced ourselves October. It was so soon,
That was like
because
4 months.
he just said, "You are his wife. You are my wife. You are my wife. This is my last bus stop." Amy, the Remy, it's in his second bus stop. I'm just like, okay, if his last bus stop, okay, just wait for me to finish school. She said, "No, when you finish, I'll send you back. Even anything." And so I was so relaxed in the kind of affection and everything he brought. He wanted marriage that time.
So he was the one who
He
wanted it.
wanted marriage that time because he had a girlfriend then, said they've broken up, this, and I made my find this then. Truly they were not together anymore, right? So but I'm like, my mom said, Tobati ready, but shaka wait. So it broke her when I got to 400 level and I couldn't move. It broke my mom. It broke her to be. I'm like, I'm not worried, Mama Pada, I'll go back. So every time we have issues, you say, Kaloka, wait on you. That's what my mom would say. You know. So, but thank God. Marriage. Like I said, it's just that these are the things you can't do without talking about.
Yeah.
Because I went through a lot. Yeah. People see me and say, yeah, Bose is doing well. My husband took care of me. Right? But you know it's professional now.
Yeah.
And you know it has to do with age and all that. So it got to some point. I don't know. I don't want to say make excuses for him, like maybe that was the frustration he was pouring on me, because he even started before the whole thing came. So it just got worse. Do you understand? It got worse before when he comes back home, you don't have to see anything, you don't have to, but now you just want to see everything, you just want to talk, you just want, before I made that move.
Do you think that has to do with age or something? Do you think that has to do with age, or you think it was about his profession?
Well, to me, I think his age too contributed, because then when he got married to, not like he was an elderly person or something, the age difference between us is not that much.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So I will call it, I don't know who and who he was mingling with then. I don't know who he was, but you are who you are.
You are who you
Despite
are.
you are, we see, people have gone through a lot of things together as friends, and they don't have to do what they are doing. I'm a living example. Like, I have friends that does some kind of things, or that do things that I don't like, but you won't see me do it. So you are just who you are. And there are some things my friends don't do that I do. Do you understand? So for him, I don't know who he was mingling with. I don't know what he felt raising his hands meant that time, because he won't do it now. He won't do it now.
He won't do it now because you won't take it, or because
because I've seen that he can't even walk. You won't do it. I'm not trying to say boya mo for lale. Biola, I will not even stay. I won't stand. Before you will stand, I used to stand with, you can't fight me, Biola. We will stand together like, I fight.
Me, I do.
From Ajegule ni. So it's like, I just didn't know that as a woman, you keep. I don't know how to express myself. It's not like I fought so many people while growing up, but I fought in school, in the hostel. And by the time they call us to explain, at the end of the day, I'm wrong because I fought, not because I caused it.
Yeah.
Right? So now having to face a man, Dilashomu, Begbarayin,
and you know,
Mama dúró tán ni o.
are you serious?
If he's even running, I will run after him. So now is it now I will now want to run after him? I
will not. Do you think that was the thing that was aggravating his anger?
No. Like I said, I never knew Razak had anger issue then. I didn't know. But now, I'm just that woman. I can't cover what I won't cover. Then that I was taking it, I thought it was okay. I kept saying it.
You didn't know better?
I didn't know better. Trust me. I thought it was okay. Until I think it was one of the twins that even said it. This is not okay. And my best friend, Mommy is not okay. I'm like, but when he was talking, if I had not talked, maybe, and I know, you are still making excuses for him, okay? So, but I said something in one interview, and it still stands till today. He said something. He said, "Mi ò ní fọwọ́ mi kàn ẹ́ mọ́." Before, if you have issues, he will tell you, "Torí pé ó ṣẹ̀ mí ni now." It's because, but now he feels it's wrong hitting a woman.
Now he knows.
Now he knows. So it's not even about you anymore. Yes, don't provoke each other. Don't, but if it so, but when a man or a woman knows, to know when to keep quiet, know when to japa, know when to lock the door, know when not, things like that. That's just it. Most of the time, I know when to, no matter what you say, I'm not going to keep quiet. No, I'm not a fool.
So you are angry.
Because sometimes you just feel, what's the meaning of this? Do you know how many times I've packed out of my house from my brain self, apart from the physical movement I did the other time? I went for 3 years, so before I sat down, that was when I knew hitting is wrong.
Wait, you were away for 3 years?
We were separated for 3 good years. Or 4.
That was 2018?
18. Yes, the COVID time, I was alone with my kids. I got an apartment, I stayed alone. 2018, 19, 20. I think we moved in 22, 23.
Together again.
When we sat down to this is what we are doing now. This is not Bose that you used to know. This is not Razak that you used to know. I told someone, said, Bose, are you not done? I said, I'm not done with my marriage, but I don't want that kind of marriage. They are 2 different things. If you're done, it's fine. A woman is done when she's done. No.
Yeah.
When you say it's because of my daughter, because of my son, it's a lie. You're not done.
Stay.
But when you're done, I said, I'm not done. This period.
But I don't just want this type of marriage.
This is not the marriage I want. Because a lot happened. A lot happened, and I made a decision. As for today, and as at today, I don't know about tomorrow because I'm not in charge of tomorrow.
That's right.
I love marriage. And that was what brought me to having to do this Alaga stuff. I love marriage. I love union. But not just marriage, a good marriage. Forget when they say no marriage is perfect. Yeah. But not when you want to kill yourself.
No.
Do you understand?
I do.
And sometimes beating is never good, but there are some things that are even more than hitting.
Oh, of course. Of course.
When it comes to marriage, you should not make talk to me about marriage. Oh
no.
But you know what?
No.
Let's be sincere. There are some things I went through that I do not wish on my enemy. And who is the problem? Not just your spouse, even you. Even you. I remember there was a fight they came to settle. They are late now, my uncles. And they said something to my mom. Who is this one talking? He said, yeah, people said, Rafa Kolele. I learned a lot inside that marriage, negatively. Abusive words. Some things will come out from my mouth, I'll be like,
did I just say that?
Yeah. Amantaka curses ni. Yeah.
Jeez.
That's how terrible. Curses ni amamataka ni. Matu gba research pe kini mo tún lè lò tó tún lè dùn bobo yìí.
What?
Yeah. So when you get to that point, you feel just being alone is even better. Because those things work. Nobody knows where anything is coming from. You don't know who and who. You don't know the age. And my sister said something to me. The spiritual realm do not know jokes.
They don't. There's none.
They don't. The way I'm saying it now, you think maybe I don't used to do it again. No? I still do it once in a while. When you see married people advising people like this, you be like, especially when I see my husband advising some people, I'm like, people the teacher. Okay. When I handle the microphone I'm saying some things, they don't know. Sometimes it's personal.
Yes.
When I use some words when comparing as an alaga, it's personal. When I pray for a bride, it's from my spirit. Because Come on, marriage is deep. It's deep, sis. It is. But thank God.
Thank God. But you can see, I'm going to pick out this from what you have said. I like the fact that, you know, you always own up to your own mistakes. To me, with what you have said, even you were toxic.
100%. 100. Now, let me rate it. Mo ti ma wà lórí 15.
50.
Mo ti wálẹ̀. Because you can't just accept everything a man is doing. All in the name of, I don't want problem. Then you are not in a marriage. You are not enjoying it. You are enduring. I don't want to endure. I don't want to endure. Let's forget financial issues. It comes.
Yeah.
Everything can be rosy. So as a woman, if I can stand by you and do my own stuff just to support you, it's okay.
Yeah.
You know, but when you now want to bring different shit on me, sorry, I'm using that word. Yes. We want to bring different things that, no is no, yes is yes. I'm not the head of the family. I'm the neck. And this neck is the one holding this head.
I agree.
So let there be respect. Let there be respect, so.
Okay. Since 2022 that you came back together, what has changed? What has been the difference?
To be honest, I thank God the fact that hitting is no more there. I told TK one day, I said, if a man just do like this, I don't know, I might just die. Yeah, because that 3 years I was alone, I don't even want to go back. I don't feel like it
anymore.
Because there was enough. I can sleep anytime. Before he came coming, he started coming to our place and like, oh, this is what he wants. This is what he wants. My girl's like, we're not going back. We're not going back. We're not going back. So that he's promising. Say, Mommy, that's what this is. Okay, let's give it a try. And to be honest, we have issues though. Till tomorrow. In fact, as I'm coming we had issues in the car. I'm like, no, don't tell me this, but the hitting is not there. And it's enough for me.
It was major.
It was the major. It was crazy. It was not fair. Because I was even more skinnier. This one I've added weight to. Look at me with a footballer that trains every day. Even one blow would be like they have given me 1 million. And I will still be throwing my own back.
How do you people do that though?
But
with me, I can't.
Sis, devil is crazy. If he wants to make you really fight, you're beside me, but I can't hear you until I scream.
Wow.
And that's what I feel until I scream. But I can actually say hi.
Yeah, and
but do we fight? No.
So what's the essence of that shout?
And it will trigger the other person. Yes. Sometimes when hubby is talking and he's shouting, now you are shouting. Me that I'm telling you, I'm shouting. So those things lead to different things then, and I don't know. Maybe I was feeling, is it because I'm small, you want to cheat me? So because sometimes I jump up to do my own slapping because you can't blow me and go free. No, you will not. You blow me and you now sleep at night. I will do my own act. Yeah, it was that crazy. It was that crazy. Why. When you blow me, when you blow me that time, and you now go and sleep, they say that I've settled it. And maybe I now saw small blood that time. I will see my own back. It was so unhealthy. It was so toxic, and I didn't regret leaving. Then no.
How did it get to the media?
That day was I was working with this company then, Sky9.
Yes.
So they wanted to do a show or something around Oshodi. So Auntie Ronke Oshodi called me, are you not coming again? I said no. That thing that made it to the media was just a blow. Just a blow that I'm saying. Every blow. You know that kind of blow. Like it was I remember what we were saying. Then, if I want to go out, it will feel somehow. And instead of him to tell you, don't go, or explain, He will be so aggressive about it. I'm like, you can't cage me. It's a marriage, not a bondage. You know, when they called me, are you not coming again? I said I was on my way. So I'm like, I'm leaving. I don't know what he said. That thing, I think he referred to my mom. And I'm like, I didn't finish that Olong Maje. When I heard B, and I looked at my face, it would sound unreal. As if maybe there was a proud fight before then. No, there wasn't. And I was not even insulting him. But I knew, I don't know if it was on ring. I just, and I looked at the mirror, my face was like this. It was like this.
Just with that word.
Olong ma jenye. And I think I want to say back to sender or something. Olong ma je, no, my mom. He said something that has to do with yeah or something like Olong ma jenye.
If by nothing,
that time, you know, he just did like this. Maybe he didn't mean to. Maybe he wanted to, but it was not something that.
He shall J here.
He shall J here. And there's a mirror outside that I used to run to see where she find them. Hey, so I snapped and sent it to Sky9. And he asked me, do you want me to post it? I said, yes, post it. If I had known, I would have posted it. Yeah, because it did more harm than good. The way I handled, like I said now, I left for 3 years, nobody knew. I took care of myself, took care of my marriage, took care of my mental health, took care of a lot of things. I learned and unlearned. Nobody knew. Because media is, a lot of people in his DM, even from this industry, saying different things. The ones that negative. The ones that, the only good people, those are the ones I will mention, that sent a message to him. Omoboti. I saw the message. And she was so, we're not even close. She sent a message to him. This is not right. Blah, blah, blah. We saw others that maybe something has happened between them before. They've collected money, footballer money before. And all that. We saw them. You know.
Footballer money.
I want to go on football. Happy. You know. All those ones too are there. So, but thank God.
I'm so happy you guys are back together. And then
for today, I see Motola.
God,
we don't want issues, but nobody should endure violence, not for any reason. If it's a woman that is also eating, because like I said, if you beat me, I beat my own back. Motibo. Moko kere ni stature on you. If you beat my my own back. So you go see. Let's remove it. No, since I don't have that in my marriage again, and I'm thankful. I'm really, really thankful.
You can have to deal with other things.
Yeah, it's hard, but we can still, you know, you won't have to end up in the hospital, paying blood, having to call police, you know, all those things. It was a lot. I arrested my husband. It was not even me. A friend came and saw me, like, surely Bokonrija. And I told them that, do you know that it's not as if Razak was doing me go. You know, so I got injured internally. Yeah. That if I pee, I was peeing blood.
Wow.
And they told me, that was before the separation, they told me, kidney, go and drink water, go and check kidney, so, you know. When I got home that day, we were still fighting. And I carried, I don't know if water can be too much though. I carried Mr. V, the whole pack, and I finished it on spot. Wow. Not 1, not 2, not 3, the 12.
How?
I don't know where it went to. The fear knee. I don't know, they said water.
Kidney, 12 bottles.
12. And it worked. When I went to the toilet, everything was cleared.
Emma Mumio.
And it's 12 on the spot. Like, it was with anger, not the father. Yes. Anger, fear. And the father was seeing it.
You were still angry.
I finished that water. I was angry now. I was coming from the hospital. And that night, I think that night did a lot too. When we got him, he got to the station, his parents came, blah, blah, blah. They said he needs to prostrate. What happened? He said his own part. Alaye, you can even bet this girl now. See how small she is. Then I was losing. Then, thanks to Yemi Terry, that's the only person that will tell me, boss, oh, sexy kakan. Oh, fine kakan. You're disappearing. You're losing it. Because, when you post pictures then with your skinny body, you say, hey, you unbelievable mother of four. It's unbelievable. It's not intentional. I didn't want to drop that weight. But I was not even dieting. I was losing weight. The marriage was not just, it was just something else. I had to leave.
I'm glad you're alive to tell the story. And this is not to encourage anybody to stay in a toxic relationship. If you think it's... What if the worst has happened? Do you understand?
Like I said, when somebody is seeing blood and says... And then God let him say that, where is the blood? If you die, they will cover it up now. Or if it's the other way around. Do you understand? So... It's not worth it staying and thinking kilo maso. Kilo maso. Especially my mom.
Staying because of kilo maso?
It's because of my mom. My mom should learn that. Mommy will tell you, but I'm like, mommy. Somebody now called my mom from the street. Yeah, my mom, that's called my mom. But she for mo but if ìyàwó tó bá nífẹ̀ẹ́ ara wọn, they will come back.
Wow.
I thought the person was doing bad. Was during this fire incident, she came in. The husband too came in to help while I was not around. We started talking back, because when they were doing that, there was a lot going on. They knew hobbies, side chick, and all that. They can't tell me. There was a lady on the street he was actually dating. Then this lady, Biola, this lady said something to me that made me double my hustle. This lady said, there was a time I called. He said, hello, boss, omo, so person. That's my mother's name. Ologo Atijo. She said that thing to me. And I'm like, really, Yemisi?
You know her that much?
I don't know her, but I've, my children, then there was separation. My children used to go home to play. And before I stopped them.
Okay, but you guys were separated at that time?
We were. Okay. But he was coming home to say, okay, he wanted reconciliation. That was after one particular layer like that. And thank you. My kids reported her to me. I think they said, Umba won't do remote. When I left, of course, I do not expect him to stay alone. He's a Muslim guy. I'm not saying don't marry another woman, but so this girl was on the street then. I was the only one that didn't know her. Everybody knew there's this Yemisi girl on that street then.
Same street? Same streets.
So when I left, she moved in.
Oh, they were dating before you left?
Before I left.
Okay.
Dating before I left. That was, I said, these women that said that thing to my mom, they didn't know how to come out. Because to them, they felt he's hitting me or we are fighting because of that girl. And this thing has been there even before this girl. Who not jet here now? Even before the girl came.
I want her jetting. Oh, come on.
You now said, so I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have called then. But like I said, I called the lady. She was in my house. But don't forget, my church is on that street. Okay. So I did not change my church and I did not change my children's school.
Oh. You were living close to the place.
Not so close. When I first left, there was no plan now. So I went to Ikeja to stay with someone. So from Ikeja, I take my children to school around Ayobo every day. It was stressful, so I had to get an apartment. That was about the time Intel Nigeria signed me and paid me. So I just got an apartment around Gowon Estate, not so close, but this lady, but there's somebody on that street that said to me, "You will show her shege." We won't sell to her. We won't do this. They were supporting me. I didn't know. I'm like, so who she? They say, Mommy twins, you can't understand that even the landlord association already said she needs to leave the house she was living. So to them, they were doing me a favor by telling the landlord to let her out of that street, not knowing that if she leaves her house, she's coming into my place. And then she did that, So, but that was not even the issue, because in my mind, during the fights, I said my marriage was not done, but I don't want this marriage this way. So let him have whatever he wants to do. He's a Muslim. If he wants to remarry, if he wants to do anything, it's fine. As at then. So, but later when he started coming around, if he goes around that place, when he comes around and sleep in our place, this lady will start shouting. Call the whole family. He didn't sleep at home. So at that point, I was doing do you back. Do you understand that kind of thing? I became side chick to my husband.
How do you people do this?
I don't know how it happened. I became side chick to my husband because that's what I felt. She became
the wife.
Yes, now she's one at home now.
And you became...
she married, she intro.
Yes.
But she's the wife.
Of course. She was at home. You were outside.
And
so when the man will come, you were the side chick.
I was at that period. For that, I don't know. Ken is here. I want to ask, when was that step? I think it started coming around after COVID.
Okay. That's like after 2 years.
After 2 years, So that statement, men can put us at risk sometime. This girl mentioned my mother's name and told me, Ologo Atijo.
Ologo Atijo.
Nikoti will sacrifice.
For marriage, for children.
As when I said, no matter what, I am back. I started with going to Songo to learn this Alaga stuff. I just wanted to, even if you want to call producers too, I called producers, I talked to people. And my production then, I do produce a lot. It stopped because of the setback I had. I had this crashed disc or a hard drive.
Yes, that time.
So it gave me a lot of setback to production. Production is not like before anymore. Now it's a lot of money, more than what we used to do. So I had to what can I do to be bringing in money? These kids need to, they need to be fine. They didn't ask me to bring them to this world. At that point, I wasn't collecting anything from him. I was taking care of my 4 kids all by myself. Alone. I paid their school fees myself. Yeah. Because even this period, it was also financially down. Not like the way I told you, football money is by age. It's not like our own job that you can stand up anytime and say, except you want to do something else that has to do with soccer, not to play. I won't go. Do you understand? So I started all over. I learned that job. There was a day I was coming from Songo, Biola. This leg, I entered into that gutter. See. So when I start seeing people saying, hey, Yabo just gave her a job, I'm like, no way. Do you understand? No way, because this job.
They were saying that.
TikTok was on fire when I did Priscilla's job.
Why?
They said if it was a particular Alaga, this Alaga they know, social media Alaga, they would have done it better. There was so much of, but I embraced the positive ones more than I did. That's why I didn't talk that period, not because I didn't want to talk. I just wanted the whole thing to be positive. I knew we did a lot. So some of the Alagas I did that supported those things. I know them. Alaga is another industry on its own. I know you know.
I don't
is
know
another industry on its own, and I can say it's even tougher than acting.
Wow.
With the kind of people you meet there. And where I learned from my boss is the woman knew where she wants to release me to. She taught me a lot of things. She prepared me for the outside world. We're very close. This is, when I'm learning, I'm a very inquisitive person. I want to know everything at the same time. Calm down. So I learned that job for 2 years too, from my place to Songo every Monday. It's not every day. Okay. Monday, then when she has jobs, I'll just follow her. She'll give us money. I said, don't worry. I know what I want, So I learned the job. Auntie Abo saw me on a job. I was on a job. I was doing something when she said, Priscilla she does not even have anybody there.
Oh.
She said, that woman.
God bless her. She has a beautiful heart.
She said, everybody say goodbye. Priscilla tó bá ti mọ́kọ wálé, ìwọ ló máa ṣe. There was no Juma. Yeah. And I said, no problem, Auntie. You went there. Come on.
Auntie Ashabi.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yes. There was no, she didn't have Juma at that time.
Said there, there was no.
How will you know? Because everything.
She said it from that place.
From that place.
I came a bit late.
She said it from that spot, from that place. And we said amen.
And Juma came.
And we all said amen. And Juma came. And when it came, I was the first one of, I won't know, maybe she had called people. She just called, like, àbúrò ẹ̀ tí mo kọ wálé o. Àwọn ọjọ́ kìíní kan ní introduction o. I'm like, Auntie, okay, calm down. Kí lẹ fẹ́? Fún mi ní list yẹn náà. Family tí mú list wá. Jẹ́ kí n gbọ́ títí ẹ. Like, she just made me part of the family. She made me part of the family. The other time, they changed dates. It was supposed to be June or something, April, May. Okay, they just moved it backward to April 17.
Okay.
It was supposed to be before. Yeah. So she called again. I changed date. But say, at that period, she said, check career, we need to see. I didn't know that she wanted to sing because too many people go on her neck, wanting to do it for free.
Of course.
So after she opened the group, if you look at that group area, I was one of the first people that she added. I was scared to post it. I didn't post anything about it. I didn't say I was going to be the alaga for Priscilla and Juma's. I didn't say anything about it. I was just, it was so, I was not expecting it. So when I went to see her, at that spot, two alaga called. She now asked me, "Ṣó lè dá ṣe àbí báwo?" And then no. I said, Alaga Iduro, that's the one that represents Priscilla. Is Juma is coming from Canada. Am I okay with it? I said, yes, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I said, okay, the person should, anything the person wants, they should ask me. Tiabo shall put me like this. She shall put me like this. I don't understand. And, that job changed a lot of things, even in my home. Changed a lot of things. I've done few jobs regarding that job, the referrer and all that. God bless her.
God bless her.
God bless her. God bless her. I don't even know how to put it, but me, Monkoton Leshe for me. Do you know my sister-in-law came yesterday to check on us, and she said, that's the first time I'm seeing her after the job. She said, "Mi ò mọ nǹkan tí Abojo lè ṣe, kò lè ṣe mí láíláí." I'm like, yes, same here.
She has a beautiful heart.
She does. She's a wonderful person.
Yeah.
So we thank God.
Thank God. At least you're not where you used to be. So I want to go to, I have two more questions before I let you go. And then that question will be, what's your relationship with Auntie Buki Wright?
Oh, Ajoke Sekinat, Mama. Well, while Auntie Buki was in the US, we were still talking, Since she came back, she invited me for one of her birthdays, so I've not been able to see her, but she's a mother still. Because during the whole saga, she called. Her statement too kept me going. She said something. But said to bá kúrò nílé ọkọ ẹ̀ ńsìn. Wọ́n á tún máa sọ pé onítíátà ò kí ń dúró sílé ọkọ. But ṣó mọ̀ pé mo máa ń wò ẹ́ ṣá, mo dẹ̀ wà proud of ẹ. Mo ní kílẹ̀ ń wo kí ló ní because ìwọ kan ló ń ṣe. I'm like, aṣọ Auntie Buki ń rí mi. Ìwọ kan ló ń ṣe mi tí ẹ ti ṣiṣẹ́ alágàngbà yẹn. Ìwọ ṣe bí wọ́n ní ambassador Intel Nigeria. Mo ní mo ń wò ẹ́. Má jẹ́ kó, and so. And my last birthday, when I clocked 40 this year, she called She didn't call early, but she called and she did her normal prayer. Leadership is just there. I've not been able to see her, but she's a mama anytime.
Before this time.
Before this time, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, no, your relationship coming up in the industry.
Oh, you didn't mention that. I thought now.
Okay, now. Yes.
Well, Auntie, why am I mentioning Auntie Avo?
Yeah, because we spoke about Auntie.
Okay, Auntie Buki is, I would call her my boss. I will, because even though when I wanted to start acting, we were just always on our screen. On our screen, we were just seeing them like every time. So I liked her so much then. Night or Rogolemi, I'm always calling. When they go on this Komaro show, sometimes they mention their numbers.
Okay.
With Atishola, when they are doing all this,
Komaro.
Then I was already in the
for corporate pictures.
Pictures then. So they will mention. Remember that number? I can't just call it here. I shall know it ended with 8. I know the number is in my head. I'm not sure she's still using the number.
Yeah.
So I was calling, and say, "What? Hey, you are a pest, though." Then I already started acting with our Dakerike organization. When I finished secondary school, 2002, I went there myself. National Theatre is very close to Ajegunle Igomu.
Yeah.
So I just went there. I saw Abra. From there, I started acting. All this our group stuff with Adebayo, Ogabilo.
Yeah.
And the family.
Oh, you started with Ako.
Yeah, I started with Ako. What's up, G? I started with Ako.
Yeah.
So from after Ako or during Ako was when some of us, we just don't want to stay one place. The first one that gave me my first job was not even Auntie Buki, it was being Boshi. But then I was with Auntie Buki. I left after secondary school. Like I said, I was in the hostel. After I left my house, I went to stay with Buki right then in Magodo then. So it's just mother to daughter relationship, and then there was a time she had a school. I was helping her to everybody coming into the school come through me. I teach them what I know.
A lot of us got very close to you through Auntie
Buki, yes. Like the likes of Biola, and there's this other one too. Sheson Alabi,
yes,
they were in a group, or maybe uncle one of they were partners then, but later they separated. Some people went to that people, some stayed with us. So I was leading Rights Media School. I was just helping her then.
I just want people to know the history a little bit, where you were coming from. No be today.
No be today.
Yes, those. Can you remember the years?
Yeah,
like around
2002, 3, 4.
You know that it wasn't only you. I haven't even told Auntie Buki herself. I'm going to tell her one day. I had a similar story. I saw, I loved her. I was...
they're always showing them now.
Yes,
and she was so fair.
So I won't say I loved her. I love her so much. So I went to National Theatre to look for her. Yes.
To look for her?
Yes. I'll shock you. So I went there. I'm going to tell her. I don't know why I've not told her this story. And I went there. More suits. Yet I remember.
Yellow suits.
I was wearing a low cut like this, and I wore a yellow shirt on a black jacket, a black skirt. I dressed up like a choir. Like what?
I was going to have the people yellow. No, that was what was raining then.
Yes, now. So I dressed up. So I now went to National Theatre. I was looking for her.
Yeah, they're always there, though.
I now said the two people that I really looked for was her and Auntie Kate Enjo. I've not told any one of them till date.
Wow.
So when I got to National Theatre, I know this is about you. It's not supposed to be about me, but that story.
No, I love that. Yeah.
So when I got there, I now told them that Mo Auntie Buki. He now said, Auntie Buki Osinle Umani Lati Joko. And I was
under that place.
It was even an office that I went to National Theatre.
Yeah, okay, I know that.
So I stood there since morning, like around 10 a.m. till like 4 p.m.
Why do you think she was going to go to National Theatre?
Don't know. I don't know. So they told me that no, Auntie Buki is okay. So I kept waiting. I'm like, she want be, she want be, my do they want. We are come along, my do they want. So I waited until around 6 p.m. I was now told that she didn't come to the office. Man, she won't share me. Bookie, she be by no money. And say Bookie writes on. Bookie writes.
Oh, there was another Bookie that works there.
I stayed there till 7. Before they knew that it was Bookie right I was looking for.
Oh.
I waited. Oh. Auntie Bookie that does she work there?
But you know, they used to go there.
So I only think on that, Sunday. But so when I got there to ask of Bookie, Auntie Bookie, they just thought I was asking for a Bookie that was working there. I got there before 10 a.m. and I didn't leave until past 7. Mo sukunde leni. Mo fẹsẹ̀ rìn láti God hold.
For people that are watching, then you no. You should have gone to LTV8.
No, it was not even the era of LTV8 at
really?
That time. It was in the late 90s.
Oh, that's National
Theatre. So, but they only come there when they had shows. So she doesn't, but they didn't know who I came to. And when
you didn't mention Bookie Rights.
When I now said right, now everybody was now looking at me like a fool. A Bookie Rights. Nibi. Show really yoke. They wanted to close. If they were not closing, I wouldn't leave. I would wait till she comes.
That's actually the passion and the love you have for her.
When I was going on, when I didn't see her, it was not about the fact that I wasted time. It was about the fact that
she's not even there.
So when I was going, mo sọkún láti Igondo. Let's say Igondo. Igomu to Ojuelegba. I was trekking. I didn't know. I was crying. I've never told her. I hope she sees this and she knows that I suffer on top of her.
To see her. We had that like that. We don't even.
Do you understand?
And then
another was Auntie Kate, but I didn't go looking for her. I was calling like you were calling. I'm sure she does not even know that it was
and
me
then
calling.
when mommy will come to say 9:30 gbé bíìlì wá tí a ló pè tó yìí.
So you see one of the things that we go through,
yeah.
Whatever you have to go through for your passion, there's nothing that is too much. Don't do rubbish. Be careful. Remember the child of whom you are. At some point, I didn't eventually, go to her again with time. I didn't have access.
No.
When I saw her, the first time I saw her, she doesn't even know all this.
No.
And I've never told her. When I saw her, the first time I saw her on set, I was practically shaking. Like shaking.
That happened to me when I saw like, Rita Dominic on set. My own set.
On your own set.
My own set. I had starstruck on my own set.
So one of the many things we go through before we get it. So I just want to tell you that your dreams are valid.
Very.
Yes. Regardless of what you go through on your way to the top, you're still going to get there anyway, by the grace of God. So just keep pushing, go the right way, continue to do your best. Of course, she's a big sister. She's like a mother, but I didn't grow through her, but I'm still here. Because I didn't leave that passion.
Yeah,
yes, I followed through and I went through another channel. Sometimes where we're looking at might not be where God wants us to go. Just follow the leading of God and He will take you there. So, Bose, lastly, I would like to ask you, what has life taught you? What have you learned from your own story?
Well, how do I even put this? Biola, there is one that happened to me. Let me give you that. While I was staying alone with the girls, I needed to pay a bill. So I called a colleague, a male colleague. The options they gave me. There is nothing new in you dating anybody. But these options are way bigger than me. He said, because he gave me 50,000 after this Yomi Fabi's job. You remember that job was 2018 that was supposed to be released. I couldn't push it because that was when I left my home.
Okay.
Yomi was even angry. But he didn't know because I left my home, no phone, nothing. I left, no car, nothing. This person gave me money, but when I called again, he said I should come and see him. I went with a friend. Not even a friend, a brother. When we got there, said the only condition was that I would send my nude pictures. I said, Emiti Sagi. lẹ́yìn ọmọ mẹ́rin. They say, no. He has people that collect such structure. He's going to give me, send my picture to them, then give me a designer bag. I'll take it to the person and tell the person that I want to come and sell that bag. And my money that night will be 700,000. And I'll give him his own cuts. Biola, I cried.
Someone in the industry.
Someone in this industry that when I see him even talking online, and when I see any girl around him, I just believe that's what he does with them. I'm sorry. Until I met a friend too in this industry. Alójú rí, ojú orí. And this guy said this thing to me. I even remember I ate amala and turkey in his house that day. Before he broke that, I'm like, hey, what? You know, my leg, when I got home, that option is small now, a night, 700K. I think he said it's cut. Then when he was mentioning names of few people that are into it together, he lost me there. And I'm like, I need to pay my house rent or whatever that needed to happen then. Before I signed real good and had this money on my own, I don't know. I went to church. I prayed. I cried. I said, well, it's not like I can't do it too. I'm not a saint or at least I'm not a virgin. But this is not nice. When you see people in trouble and they're vulnerable, that should not be the time to introduce things that you've not seen them doing before to them. These things bottle up when I'm angry with my husband. That is one of the reasons. He didn't send me. I could, So there was a time I mentioned something similar to him. My husband said, cannot be this person. This person that I was paying his house rent. Did this to you? I said, yes. So one thing life taught me is this. Do not be who you don't want to be for anybody or for any reason. Just be you. I'm not a saint. But you see that institution called, let's leave that one. Do not think if you don't do this, sell yourself, you won't make it. That period, may God rest the souls of those that died during COVID. COVID changed some things for me. I brought in nose mask, started selling. Toya Emeku posted for me. Toyin Abraham posted for me. I got customers. I did a lot of things. Sanitizer before those ones I used to come and carry their mouth to say, come to Ojota, come and say how they make sanitizer. They support that business. I was sending to Qatar, sending to NHS in London. My friend working there, before they closed the border totally. We made our money. Before I went into perfume, I did perfume. You have done a lot of business. I did. I went, when I dropped my kids in school like that, I'll just go into that chemical shop. I'll learn chemical work. I did a lot of things.
You did.
And I made my money then. But it's just that, bills now will not stay. It will not stay. It's not like this about. Yeah. And you want them to live fine. You want them to come out and let them say, But to God be the glory, my kids, I do not have any reason to hold school fees for one time. The school gave me, they were so flexible. They gave me opportunity of paying instrumental and all that. But no, and everybody does that because especially when you have 4 kids then in school, but now I have only 2 in their school, so no more discounts. So, but thank God. So just be you. Do not let anyone push you to be who you don't want to be. And for passion or for your career or anything, please don't give up. Don't. I have not. So I'm still calling producers. So I'm still, because sometimes you question yourself. Do I know how to act? Have you questioned?
You do.
I'll just question. I'll question myself. What are you asking me? Now God gave me my friends as kids. Children are my friend. They tell me what to say, what to wear, where I'm not doing well, what I can do. I'm telling you. They plan. My social media, I don't handle my social media myself. They do. So, plenty of time they are still around. So, I'm thankful for the gift of Taiwan and Kenny.
God bless
I am
them.
thankful.
Guys,
Yeah.
Bose Alao is back. Producers, PM,
Thank
directors.
you.
Bose Alao is back. Please call her for jobs. She's available. She can. Our children are no longer kids that she has to be there. Of course, please just call her for good jobs and pay her as well. Onishe Oyefon Jetse. Please, don't let us feel like she has to take care of her children. She has to do well, look this beautiful and even more. So please pay her when she comes on your set. You know that she would deliver. Please, do you have what's your Instagram handle so people will follow you? Do you have your YouTube channel now? Please say it.
Yeah, my Instagram handle is still Bose Alao with double O. Yeah, and verified. Then my YouTube page, Bose Alao 247. There's nothing on my YouTube page. I don't have
You will
movies.
get something very soon.
Bose Alao 247 TV or TV 247. Yeah, on YouTube.
Yeah, don't worry. Very soon you're going to start
Thank
getting
you.
things on it. All right, I want to continue this gist, but I know that people will know that we are too personal.
Hello. You remember that movie set we were Idon? Do you remember Idon?
Oh yes, for
Ayo Adesan,
Goriola Azan and Ayo
yeah.
Adesan. Yeah.
We looked alike then. That was
Yeah,
all
so
the
what changed?
No, it's still the same. My kids still said the same. I said,
Eh.
Mom, do you know you look like Auntie Biola?
Are you serious?
And Auntie, but people tell you look like, because they tell me I look like Biola, Adebayo, and Yabo Ojo. I'm like, where?
From where?
Where to where?
Well, but I know we used to look
But now
alike
you
so
look
much.
more like Auntie Joke.
Yes, you see that anti-joke thing. We still we discussed this yesterday. Like you look
Joke
so much.
Silva is too much.
Anti-joke.
Èmi ò dẹ̀ jọ Auntie
Ẹ
Joke.
wá mọ́mọ́ yín o. Ẹ wá adopt mi o.
Certainly.
But I know that a lot of people say that, and then I know we have like almost a similar gesticulation, the way we talk, the way it's just that she is on the bigger side. They made it
No,
that
you're
mankere
Agbati
and
Deni.
everything. So beside that, I look like one. I know the people that, but fair enough. I got a Nyoka role because I look like Genevieve.
Then.
Yes. In fact, the person who invited me to start acting, that invited me to go to Super Story, that was what she said. I said, Wushi Jo Genevieve, show the fair acting ni. Mo fẹ́ acting mi, mo bí mo ṣe máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní gbogbo àwọn èèyàn tí mo ti lọ bá, wọ́n discourage me. And she said, okay, you can do this. Do you understand? So, but I feel that changed now. And then people say, you look like Tiwa Savage.
Yeah.
You look like Tiwa. You look like let me close this.
I am Bose.
So, but no, there's nothing bad in looking like.
No, nothing. Absolutely.
So,
It's
especially
just
when they
you-
are beautiful.
There is this girl that sent me a message that said she can't take it anymore. Anywhere she goes to, you look like Bose. Bukola. What's that her surname? Her name is Adebukola. Her surname. She looks so much like me, and she had to send a message through DM. And I look like, okay, this girl looks like me.
Oh, really?
Adebukola. I don't know. I think her surname is Lawa.
I
can't remember.
Wow. Anyways, guys, I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed
Sorry,
this.
Adebukola Salao.
Bukola Salao.
Do you know her?
I think I know her. Yes. I don't know her that much, but I think
She
I
looks like
know.
me.
Bukola, let me see you. Let me see if you are in our family. Let me see you very well. The name is very, very familiar. Sometimes I don't know faces
once you
like
see
that.
them, yeah.
But once I see them, they know. I say, I like your movies if I've seen it. You know. But my take home today will be: do not let anybody change you to whatever you do not want to be. No, so whatever the situation is, God has got you. Just hold on there. Let him do his work. You just have to pass through some things, and by God's grace, you will get there. All right, this is where I'll be saying goodbye. Before I go, what's that? This is our token of love. It's a cat. It's just a small cat. I know.
Thank you.
Madam, but please just to say thank you. And this is also to say thank you from Talk to Be to you. And we want you to know that we love you. Thank you for sharing your story with us. Thank you for, opening up. Let us know. You see, marriage is not a bed of roses. You see the ups and downs. But the good thing about it is you are still there by the grace of God. I know a lot of people will say, you, where are you? I'm not God. I wish they worked.
I reached out to you now.
You know, so I wanted it to work. It just didn't work. But
anyhow.
It's better to
stay alive.
It's
not by hitting alone.
It's not hit. Do you understand? I don't know why.
Like I said
hit.
something to you. You can even beat the problem.
Yes, that you don't know. So I didn't say. I'm not talking about. But I'm happy for her that she is there. For the people that are not there, you see, you are not the devil.
No, you're not.
You are not you are not bad. It just didn't work. And if God says it's going to work, it's truly going to work. So thank you for watching. I am Dr. Biola Adebayo. Till I come your way next week on the same channel. Don't forget, God loves you more than the devil hates you. In whatever you do, put God first, be determined, and stay focused. But before I leave, have you seen my movie, Iroto Jomi? Please go and watch Iroto Jomi. You're definitely going to love it. I love you guys. I'll see you next week. God bless you. Bye.
Talk to be, share your experience.